I'm here with Jim and Danny from CPP. You guys brought your beautiful 1970 Camaro. Tell me a little bit about the suspension.
Well, this has our PTK4 kit on it, which is kind of a complete package. It includes steering, brakes, and suspension, all parts designed to complement one another. And it's a pretty complete system, and it's all bolt-on. So it's a
So
nice
you're talking
package.
brakes, steering, suspension package, everything ready to go.
Sway bars, shocks, coilovers, leafs in the rear, a real complete package.
Perfect. All bolt-in.
All bolt-in.
Everything built in.
Simple. So we got this event coming up, the Super Chevy Challenge, sponsored by Falcon. What are you guys anticipating? What are you excited about?
Well, I'm personally excited. This was a real stock Camaro just 4 weeks ago. Two-barrel carburetor, small block, with a 350 transmission. We brought it in, threw the powertrain in it, and basically just pulled the kit from stock, bolted on the car. We're excited to see what it'll do.
Absolutely, me too. Well, why don't we get this thing up on the lift and take a look underneath?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
All right, so we got the car in the air. We got a good view of all the suspension components, brakes, steering. Jim, tell me a little bit about the front suspension.
Well, the front suspension includes upper and lower control arms, sway bars, coilover shocks, coil springs, tie rods, center links, adjusting sleeves. It's a really robust system. It's basically everything in the front suspension.
Now, is this your front spindle too?
Yeah, this is our front spindle. We call it a C5 spindle. It incorporates C5 brake system. It's a sealed hub bearing assembly, so it's really simple to install.
Maintenance free?
Maintenance free. It's a full floating caliper, twin piston caliper.
Now, a little bit about the steering.
So it's power steering box. It's about 3.5 turns lock to lock. It's a sporty 14:1 ratio. It's not too fast, so when you're going fast, you get some control. It's got great feedback, a lot of feel.
Okay. The brake system itself, is it assisted?
It's got a CPP Hydrostop assist unit up on the master cylinder. It works off the power steering pump together with the steering box as a unit.
What ties the front to the rear of this car? Do you guys have some sort of subframe connectors?
Brand new CPP subframe connectors. Again, it's a bolt-in. There's a couple of holes you're going to have to drill. It locates easily off of one of the leaf spring mounts where the leaf spring pocket goes in. Then you just put the rest of it up into place, drill the holes, bolts go in, it's a piece of cake.
Awesome. What's going on in the rear?
So we got, it's a 9-inch axle. We have CPP narrow leaf spring kit. What we did was made the leaf spring a 1/2 inch narrower, and then we offset the spring as well, so that you can get a whole 1/2 inch of tire back there that you couldn't get before without rubbing anywhere. So we got that along with a set of CPP traction bars. They bolt in the same Duralene bushing that we use up on the control arms are in the leaf springs, in the leaf spring shackles, and on the traction bar kit. So you don't have any side-to-side deflection.
Right.
Nothing measurable. I mean, it's very strong and stout, so you can keep the rear axle right on center, right where it needs to be.
Now, talking about all this steering, brakes, suspension, what sort of budget are we looking at?
Well, the standard kit runs about $36.95 with the steering gearbox, the brake upgrade, the subframe connectors, track bar, the narrow leaf. Total package in this car, about $5,600.
All bolt-in.
All bolt-in.
Well, I am looking forward to seeing this car out there on the track of the Super Chevy Challenge, sponsored by Falcon. I'll see you guys there.
Okay, thank you.
Got it.
Thank you, Jason.